because I did bless the dolls to make sure that they don't interact. Very strong prayer against evil spirits. And it was probably evil spirits at Morgan's Corner. When I got back into the car and we sat down, within moments, there was pounding outside of the car. A very loud and distinctive boom, boom. And it was repetitive. Boom, boom. The back of the car, the roof, the doors. I can tell you right now, I've been doing this for many years. And this was one of those moments when I had to stop everything that I was doing, center myself because of the moment that I was caught up in. And ghosts don't do things just when you ask them to do it, okay? They don't just say, yes, it's all good. We have to ask repeatedly, please stop. Eventually that didn't happen, which brings me to a very important point about ghosts and Manoa. First and foremost, I am not a ghost hunter. I don't believe that, although my name is Obaki Hunter. Obaki in Japanese means ghost, spirit. I am not that. The reason why I'm not that is because how can you hunt something or someone that can do a much better and effective job? Hunting. So when you go to a location, first thing you should do is show respect. Use protocol. So I will step out into a place and I'll say something like, aloha to all the spirits that are here. May we remember your history. May we remember everything that is important about you. I address the Upane, the Aomakua, and all the spirits that are here. We ask permission to be here. Before we take a single photo, before we take another step into your place, we ask permission. And that is a very good thing. Because if not, you can actually be dealing with someone coming into your home. It's called spirit punching. It's happened before. The subject matter is very, very scary. The stories of ghosts go back to the ancient Roman era. People have been seeing and experiencing these things for thousands and thousands of years. People, I'm sure, I don't know any of you in the audience, if you've had your own personal ghost story or interaction with a family member that has come back to say aloha to you, trust me, whatever you tell me, I'm the one here to believe you. I'm the one here to say that you saw what you saw. But that's a very important thing, is establishing respect. Just like when you go to a cemetery, you show respect to these places, what they represent. Many things have happened in cemeteries. I myself have had things happen in cemeteries as well. A family member of mine was a caretaker for a cemetery. Things started to happen, and this is when I started to do my work. They were very concerned about what was going on. So at first, I was adamant about it because I, growing up here in Hawaii, actually had interactions with spirits. I grew up in a place called the Old Oahu. And that place has a lot of restless energy. That's another way of describing the spirit's energy. When you see orbs and everything else, it's a manifestation of energy itself. So I had a very strong connection. And I was telling them, you sure you want to find out what's going on? And they said, yeah. So, see, the place is a tragedy about cemeteries in some places, and that's why we have the Malama poem. We have to take care of our cemeteries. We have to watch over them. Because people were going in there and they were doing terrible things. I will not mention those things because I want to show respect to those places. So my family worked very hard to make sure the place was home, to fix, to bring it back to where it should be. Over time, I started doing another cemetery. And again, we go there respectfully, but we go to cemeteries that are open. Never the ones that are closed. Over here, they're closed. You will never find me walking around in that cemetery that's closed. Although I do have a story before they close the cemetery, but I will share that. That's what led me to the moment that I shared pounding the car. Other things that happen when you go to an event like I would host, that I would be doing for other people, you got to be very careful about it. spirits can actually latch on. It's a very prevalent belief in other parts of the world. They do. They latch onto you. They try to possess you. A few years ago, I did a ghost tour for a very famous magazine here in Hawaii. And during the course of that tour, the person that was with us was not acting like themselves. I knew they had to stop the tour and do a prayer over that person. And as I put my hand on the knife, I work this. In case you want to see the only way to really touch themselves. Put my hand on that person, and as I was praying, she began to growl. And she started to push up against my hand. And I had to kind of like continue to pray, even though she was going up and up and up and pray and pray and pray. Until finally that spirit released her. It's a reality that happens. All the people there witnessed this. They saw it. After that, I was continuing to talk like I'm talking to you right now. There was a voice in the back of a woman. This is not that old drive. If you know the story of Therese Fowler, you know what happened in the 1940s with that murder. She haunts that location. And I believe that that was her voice calling out to us. For some reason, because the way she died unexpectedly, she continues to remain earthbound, perhaps in limbo state. So that's the thing that I want to share with you. First and foremost, is whenever you go someplace, even if you're curious, be very, very respectful. Say why you're there. Trust me, you'll have a hopefully better experience. Let's talk about some places that are haunted here on Island. You've already heard me talk about the public. There are infamous places that are there that are extremely haunted. There's other places as well. This is one of them. I've been here before in the past. I've seen these places a long, long time ago at Paradise Park. Paradise Park. There's a screaming ghost up there. We were there up there. We were up there one night and we heard screams. That was, I don't think it was the parrots that were there from before. I really doubt that the parrots were screaming, but someone was screaming up there. On another occasion, just to give an idea of how haunted Paradise Park truly is, when we were there visiting with a group, it was an occasion where we kind of like wandered off and did our own thing. My friend was taking pictures on the outside of the Manoa Falls Trail, taking some photos, and all of a sudden there were these white spirits that show up in the camera. There's some cameras right here. And after that, my friend practically screams as he reaches behind him and he feels his crucifix being lifted off of his neck. Now, that was enough for us to want to leave. And then all of a sudden, from behind us, from the valley, there was this hurricane-force wind that was coming down, barreling down the valley. It knocked over a tree. We were so scared we didn't want to stick around anymore. There's no reason to stick around when that happens. As we were leaving and we were walking away, trying to move as quickly as we could, there was voices with Hawaiian chanting in the winds that were following us. That's how scary Paradise Park is. Connection with Makua Cave. I don't know if anyone here knows Makua Cave out in Hawaii. You're familiar with Makua Cave? Okay. Yeah, I understand the fear completely. Trust me, I understand the fear. Sadly enough, a family member of mine died there. I won't go into details about that, but I do know that her spirit started haunting the person who was involved. Sure. Other things happen over there. You can't enter the cave sometimes. Sometimes you see a woman in the cave. This could be definitely the Mo'o Wahine, in case you're wondering what the Mo'o Wahine.
They want to pause because the next group has to leave, and they want to pause. The next group is leaving, and the new group's coming in.
Okay. So anyway, that's it for now, folks. If you want to come back, you want to hear another presentation about this, and want to hear any more about the haunted dolls or anything else, feel free to do so. Go and have some fun with what you're doing with your tour, and come back. Yes.
Let's tell everyone that you have business cards that they can find your YouTube channel and see some of these.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube in case any of you want to know I do have some business cards right here. You can pick them up and check it out. You can go to my YouTube channel and you can check out all the videos that I've done with interactions with ghosts, actual evidence in some cases. So go ahead and take a business card if you like with you. And thank you for being here. If you like, we'll catch up after.
Absolutely. So if you're on the next, or you're on,
Thank you very much, folks. I appreciate it.
there's
Happy
going to be
early
one
Halloween.
more tour, just one more tour. So whether you think you're at 5:45 or 6, we're going to combine you. And
Yeah, please go right ahead.
Nanette is catching her breath, so he'll be right after you.
Enjoy. Thank you for being here. Hope you enjoy. Take care. Mahalo, everybody. Are you filming this?
Oh yeah,
Live?
live. It's only 11 minutes. Okay, though, this is the setup we have. We have the pictures, and then here's the cameras.
No, that's fine.
More pictures. Creepy dollies. Tiny dollies. There's a Himalayan salt lamp. And there's a skull made out of it's called a skull made out of a milk carton. Starts off like this. And then you just melt it down and keep melting it and keep melting it. There's the milk carton. Then it eventually turns into this spooky thing. You just have to put some sort of a light source in it and it'll be spooky. So here we go. This is Sally. And then I don't know the other names of these dolls, but I know that's Sally. And here's all the objects that are keeping them in line.
Right now, it's not really doing something, but I could take it.
Hey, babies. Don't wave at the camera, but
This has actually.
here's Melissa behind here. There's Melissa.
So that's.
There's Cameron.
This is a tribal electric meter. Tribal electric meter.
And here's Obaki explaining his equipment.
Chickens can come around. This device will actually light up. It reacts to primarily natural energy. This is brand new, This is actually in response to the question if I ask it to stop. But it's facing that direction. It's called the light. That's the other thing I have. This right here is a trail camera. That's a trail camera.
There's the haunted doll display. Aren't they cute? Don't do anything spooky, dollies.
So as I do the YouTube channel, by next year there's going to be a lot more equipment, a lot more interaction. I use this doing spirit boxes.
Here's some nice people who came for the cemetery tours. It's hosted by Malama and Manoa, which is a community group. They actually brought food and potluck and everything. Hey, thanks, Prep for it. Thanks. Hi, Kyle. Thanks for stopping by. We haven't gone on the ghost tour yet of the cemetery, but we're here with the tables and doing the demo, so we actually can't go on the tour. Maybe next year. But I appreciate you guys stopping by.
Oh, each one has a scary. But some of the stories are not. Okay, I get them from like and you gotta be careful when buying haunted. When you buy a haunted dog, you have to get the story, you have to kind of get the pattern of the seller. It can be something so I do a lot of research before I actually get a dog. And each of these dogs have a story. The oldest one that I had.
Thanks for the likes.
Really in the end here with the bonnet. The other one has a bonnet too, but the legs are not attached. That dog is over.
Thank you.
And that's why you see the protection. And the prayer that they did with dogs is to neutralize that, so they don't do anything. They're not when they're about to dog. Having had them for so long and the experience it this year, you can tell when they're active. When I did the prayer today.
Thank you, Miss. Thank you so much. And if I haven't supported you, I will.
A very interesting doll. That's one of my latest
Thank you so much.
That I have. She's pretty tall when you put her leg on.
Well, it's about like maybe 77 degrees and humid.
An elderly woman that said that she was being haunted by that doll. That was her mother's doll. So she's 70
Yikes,
years
that's
old.
cold, Kyle.
And if her mother had the
Nice and warm
doll,
here.
That doll's over 100 years old. The owner of that doll actually shows itself.
All these pictures were taken with regular cameras, and when they're developed, these things showed up in it. Yeah.
You took them?
No, they were just taken and from other people who took pictures, and I just redeveloped them.
Okay, so this is your table?
Yeah, that's all display. It's from Go Savoy. Here's our card. He's on YouTube and Twitter. And
So you just like go around like looking or like responding to reports?
well,
or?
yeah. Well, when people like have problems at their house, they call him. They go, "Can you come and investigate and see if you're crazy or not?" You know. And he brings all his equipment, sets it up, and the equipment identifies different things. Like it could be, you know, he finds out that they actually have an electrical problem. Yeah, your electrical grid's off and it's not ghosts. So you got to get an electrician in to fix this before your house bursts into flame. And he goes out and investigates. And sometimes it's unexplainable. And so we call a priest.
Okay, so you're not doing any interventions, it's more of identifying.
It's identifying the problem and getting the people the correct help that they need. Like, we don't do anything because we're not priests or anything like that. But we do.
How do you prepare for that? Like, how do you like protect yourself?
I'm in training. So
Okay.
what he does is he surrounds himself with a lot of prayers and action, and then he goes for it.
Next to that is
So you're like his assistant, or he's training you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I haven't done anything really scary yet because I'm a big old chicken, so I run for the hills. I'm the first one to run.
I see. She was in an antique shop in Mexico. My friend over there went down to look at the doll.
Cool. So I'm glad you're interested. It's fun.
She, was asking
I
about
think.
the doll. And then the next time she came to the shop, we tried to look at that doll.
Yeah, sometimes it's an electrical thing.
Then when she came
Kyle, you know everything about electrical things.
Thank you for the info.
Say again?
Thank you for the info.
Oh, sure. Anytime.
I'm the hall. Because if you look at my Facebook and some other things that I use as a symbol, I use the hood. I use the owl. So she was told, take that from the owl. She brought it to me, and when I couldn't touch it, she's a psychic. And I couldn't touch the doll, so I take it off and I hold it. Her eyes like I can show you that. Want to see her eyes? Yeah. Her eyes open.
Yeah.
So this is Cameron right here.
Yeah, he's the only owl guy I know.
Okay, so this is Cameron. When I touch this doll, you can touch it if you like, because I did put holy water on it. She's ceramic. I think it's called like this doll. But if you, when I touched her, I got extremely ill. I got sick. For several days I was sick. Now when you encounter negative energy, you will get a reaction to that. But watch as I, can you see her eyes? Can you see her eyes? Watch this. Yeah, so her eyes do that. My other doll does that too. But she's behind the other dolls and she's facing.
What's weird that if you put it between the two of you, she's looking at both of you at the same time. It's a weird thing.
Yeah. She does. She really does. The mystery of haunted dolls is trying to understand who is in the doll and why they're in the doll. Like with Sally, there's a story behind that that explains it. This is an unknown because of the fact that it was bought from an antique store. A lot of times you can run across haunted items. It could be jewelry, could be a shirt, could be a hat, could be anything.
Wow, Kyle, that's
And you
crazy.
with a spirit. I don't know why she's in there. Like I said, her energy is extremely strong. Over there, when people watched her on YouTube.
Hi, Catherine, Chris. Thanks for stopping by. We are at Ghosts of Hawaii cemetery tours right now, and we're just talking to some of the people who are waiting for the next tour, and a group of them already left. So this is our display that we set up. We have pictures of ghostly places and a display of older cameras and just more pictures of different ghosts and
Julia right there. This is Sally.
interesting dolls. And he has a huge collection of haunted dolls.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you this. Again, I told you this.
I think you're right, Kyle.
The other thing that I never mentioned.
You know, these are some of the different dolls and the different protections we have up to keep them nice and quiet and happy, I guess.
Anyway, I know it's because of the vibration, but it still makes me feel myself.
And then we're in the hall at Malama, Manoa. And Malama Manoa is a community group that meets right outside of the yard, which is over there, right past the trees. Big old Chinese graveyard, kind of spooky. But this is the little gathering hall. They made it all Halloweeny, and there's lots of yummy food. Oh, I'm gonna get another one of these crackers. They're delicious. There's banana bread, and there's this spooky. Isn't that a spooky kitty? It scared me. Like I was gonna go get some meatballs, and it scared me. I didn't want meatballs anymore. But they really decked it out nice.
When I saw her in my house, and I saw her
So we're waiting for the next group to gather so they can have the last tour of the evening. He's holding Sally, the Sally doll.
It must be the original pole.
Yeah, nothing has been altered from what I know.
Doesn't, sort of disintegrate or anything.
No, it doesn't. Well, that's what I do. Not everything. The original owner, the person who owned this house, she met that person, but not everything is shared. So maybe they put this dress
This
on
is
later on. I don't know.
some little Chinese dolls. Aren't they cute? Hello, hello. And this is the skull.
You can tell. Look at the old.
And this is a Himalayan salt lamp. It's a little Irish doll. And a little Japanese tiger. Little baby doll. So cute.
Say good night. Go to sleep. There you go. Here's another doll right here. This doll is a Shirley Temple doll. These were very popular back in the 1940s. And this doll's name is Tiffany. The doll is an as is when you receive the doll. So this is how the doll was, except for the hat. Which
Yeah, this
at
is a
home.
little,
This is a Shirley
little
Temple doll,
Japanese
circa
tiger doll.
1930s, 1940s. The person
Sally,
who owned
hello
this doll
Sally.
told me that there was a very evil spirit in the house.
There's
And it
some
was interacting with people that
crosses
had it.
and some
And so the people that
pouring
really
the
sell
water.
are authentic about haunted dolls. It's like, take it,
more
get rid of it,
crucifixes.
So one of the things that I try to do is make sure these
I think this
dolls
doll's name is
circulate in the
Danny.
market. If somebody buys it, if they're
He's a
not
charmer.
familiar how to deal with it, something
This
can happen.
is
But I
Cameron.
think she's a very beautiful doll.
I don't know who that is,
Very acquainted.
but this
But,
is
yeah,
Melissa.
she's a very beautiful
She's
doll.
antisocial.
She hasn't really done too
This
much.
one,
She's
I
done
don't know
some
who that one
things,
is. This is
I
back
think
at Sally.
to me, like,
See you later,
disturbing
Sally.
and stuff like that. She's done
These
stuff.
guys don't have any names.
When I was
Sage? Who's that? I don't know who that is. He's kind of scary.
Nice.
And this one.
Yes,
That
she's tall, about as tall as I was. 'Cause I was
Irish doll. I can't see her. Oh, she's got no face now.
bands that crossed over.
Oh, there we go.
You couldn't see it, but you could lift her arm and she would take a step forward, lift her other arm, take a step forward. So you could walk with her, and by lifting her arm, she would move her legs.
Oh, I heard of walking dolls.
Yes, so it's Patty and Clay Pal, and they made 300,000 of them in the late 1950s and early 1960s. So my parents kept it until a few years ago. They kept her Patty, and then they sent her to me. And I got a Hawaiian outfit from her.
Oh, how cool.
I got some little cute little sandals.
How sweet.
Her old winter clothes from the mainland and had her in a Hawaiian dress. And she still had the chopped up haircut from when I was a kid. And I wanted to make bangs on her like blonde and stuff. And I tried to fix those a little bit. And I had her in my house for a while. But the reason why I always had the creeps about her was because I was laying in bed at night, and we always had her sitting in a chair in the corner of my bedroom when I was a child from 8 years old and up. And I would hear a click, and I would look over her, and her eyes would just open wide open. And she had these big eyelashes too. So it gave me the creeps, and then every night I would kind of lay her down, and then I would pull her eyes down so they would close because they kind of glowed. And if I woke up during the night, I would look at her and see her eyes just stare.
Glowing. Oh my goodness.
They're glassy and they shine, kind of.
Yeah, I pick up the light.
And so because I was kind of spooked by that, I would close her eyes before I went to bed, and then sometimes I'd hear that click.
Click.
And then
Oh,
They
no.
would just pop open
Ah.
again. And then,
She gotta go.
so my parents sent Patty to me a few years ago. I thought, well, I've got to find another home for her. So I checked with a couple of stores in Waikiki, and I said, do you want to have a mannequin for your aloha wear? She's really great at modeling Hawaiian clothes, just look. And they said, well, it's a recession right now, we don't have any customers. And I said, well, I just want to give her a job,
Yeah.
Just take her and put her on display so she can stare at tourists or something.
Yeah.
And I wasn't able to get any nibbles on that, so I took her to the Salvation Army. And when I dropped her off, and I thought, it's just I've had her all my life, just 40 years or 50 years, and I just want someone else to adopt her. So I took her to the Salvation Army down in Eagle Bay along with some of their donations. And when I put her in the doorway, the guy who was receiving the donation goods there, he looked at her like he had never seen anything so glorious. In
It's
all
a
his
baby.
life.
It's his baby.
He was just enthralled.
Annabelle.
Yeah.
It's a movie. You can watch it. I get PTSD because I have them.
That's an amazing, amazing.
That's a great story.
That's so great.
Patty is here somewhere in Hawaii with a new home, and I think the man who accepted her at the Salvation Army probably had grandchildren.
Oh,
He thought he was going to maybe adopt her.
that's perfect. That's a great story. But now you understand how some haunted dolls come to Philip.
The thing, yeah.
My parents still ask me, how's Patty? they're in a care home now, they're much older, getting a little forgetful, and they say, once in a while, they ask me, how's Patty? Because she's a member of the family. Yes, and I just tell them Patty is very happy. I don't
Thanks for hanging out, chat. This is about it. I'll talk to you guys later.